guys? It's me, Ashley Elizabeth, Manson of Atheism. So, you're probably very confused about the title of the video, and that is to be explicit, but I will explain. So, we have this guy named Charles Manson, okay? And what he did was that he got this group of followers. He said he was godlike, and they got completely ostracized from society, and then they started to rape and kill people. But the matter of fact is that these followers of Charles Manson, they saw him as a god, and they did whatever he said. He knew this. Now let's get to the other part. Jesus, a character in the Bible that has a group of followers that did whatever he said. Whatever he said, they did it. And essentially what happened was that he eventually got killed for doing religious things and other things. And a lot of people hated him. And the thing is that him and his group of disciples, they're complete ostracized from society too. Not to mention, there's like this Bible verse in the Bible that says, "I've come not to bring peace, but to like bring like a sword." You know, basically, like, I'm just here to just fuck everything up. I'm just going to tear your families apart. Brothers and sisters won't be friends. Mothers, parents, and your children. Nope, not happening. That's not going to happen with him. Jesus is not a fan of this. But he was going to come and bring a sword. Doesn't that normally mean killing? So here we have two guys that have a group of followers that were completely ostracized from society. Nobody has drawn this conclusion yet? Why? I would never believe in a guy who says, "Hey, I'm God. Listen to me. This is what's up." And furthermore, I would never believe a guy who is completely ostracized from society and who has like this select group of disciples that do whatever the fuck he says. And not to mention, he has all like these other girls. And yeah, you don't see any reading Bible verses of Jesus actually killing people, but they go into churches, and he did freaking turn over tables and all this and all that wacky shit. He freaking rioted. It was a riot. And it like, has nobody drawn that conclusion yet? Like, I'm just curious about that. And not to mention, I'll say fuck you to whoever wants to separate families apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, but if you tell me I didn't love you more than I love anybody else, you don't get that. Okay? Like, that's just not gonna happen. And it kills me. Like, doesn't people see the correlation here? And now he's essentially the figure of this huge religion that has bombed abortion clinics, has ostracized the LGBTQ community, and everything else. There has been so many wars going on because of Christianity and everything. Okay, he is basically a previous Charles Manson. Okay, the only thing is that Jesus has more followers than Charles Manson. But then again, I don't really think that Charles Manson has a book, has a Bible. So, just ponder on that for a minute. All of the similarities between Jesus and Charles Manson. Two crazy guys. That's one of the reasons why I don't believe in Christianity. Now, segue. This is like kind of like bonus part. Now, I'm not going to stay here and say I'm not going to sit here and say that there is no God, because let's face it, that's like an unfalsifiable claim. You can't really do anything. I can tell you that I have an invisible pet unicorn. You guys aren't going to believe that, sure, but you have no proof that I have an invisible unicorn, because how can you? So I'm never going to say that. But But I can most definitely say that God is not this Yahweh God who has like this son, who is like Charles Manson. And if everybody believes that what Jesus said is so great, then we might as well all start following Charles Manson. Just saying. Bye, guys. Oh, I want this thing turned off. Oh.